NikeID.com. Gone to a new box, which they should have been doing a long time ago. Regular box. This is the first of 4 Air Force Ones that I used Nike's ID Pendleton Wool options on for the month. We just saw the Roche Runs where I branded them as Sam Colt 12. And I used all 4 options when I made 4 Nike Air Force Ones. I still may go back and do a couple more, but I think I've settled into the fact that it's going to be just these 4. Now, a lot of people have been coming up to me lately and telling me that I'm famous because I have a lot of shoes. I don't know about that. I've always liked Famous Amos cookies, so I think I took the whole concept overall. And I made 4 shoes called the Famous Pack. Kind of funny for me. I laugh every time I see it. But I went ahead and put on the back of my shoe and all the other 3 in this pack, famous. It's meant to be sort of a tongue-in-cheek thing, not the fact that I think I'm a little bit more grandiose than most. Gum soles. Love a gum sole on an Air Force One. That leather midsole that we could use this time. None of that cheap plastic. Good job. If we're going to be using a Nike ID where we're paying a lot more, we need to have premium materials at our access. This is the darker Pendleton Wool all the way around. And the combination of colors is sail and some light grays to bring this one home. I just thought that that would wrap up and work with these a little bit better. You can see that sail interior here and the sail laces on the front side with that lighter gray overall blending in here with that darker Pendleton Wool. Always been a big fan of Pendleton Wool. Ever since the days of Vans and how they've used it with various Vault releases, Takahashi releases, the annual All Nations Skate Jam releases. Just a real big fan of this overall. And I'm glad to see that Nike went ahead and allowed them to put the little Pendleton tag on the side as well as Nike branding. To me, that's a great step forward with recognizing that there are others out there. There's collaborations that are available to be done that will entice a lot of us to do a lot more as far as creating. And I hope to see a lot more different material and color combinations come out and be recognized by Nike rather than holding back and just simply being Nike. I think it's a great step and a great option for the month. I also was very happy to see that I can use metal eyelets. I did, because I really like metal eyelets. I know that that becomes more of a bespoke range, and Nike is still holding back to try to let people get up there and do their bespokes when they would like to, and not take everything away from that. In the bespoke realm, you make an appointment with 21 Mercer up in New York, and you still go in and you design every single piece of the shoe. A lot more than Nike ID. But I like the fact that we're getting a better range here with eyelets and other things. And this is the reason that I made 4 Air Force Ones and 1 Roche Run this month, is because the options that were available to create with were healthy. You continue to give me a great balance, I'll do 5 or 6 a month as opposed to just 1. The other 3 ought to be here shortly. This is one of my least favorite colors overall in the pack, I think. But time will tell as we get the other 3 here. Not that these are bad. I'm very happy that I did them. I had a concept when I did them all. But I just think I'm going to like those others, the blues and the reds, a whole lot better. As always, you can find me at samcolt12@gmail.com for questions and answers. And I continue to downsize shoes from my collection, selling them at goodshoes.com with a Z. Also on eBay. Thanks to those who have shown me the support, told their friends about the shoes, and I really appreciate everything y'all are doing to help me get down to hopefully about 800 less than what I had at the beginning of the year. It's going to take about 2 years to get down to 800 from 1,500, although I'm better off than the 1,600 plus that I had. And I continue to work towards that, and then I'll get down to 300 or 400 hopefully over time. The Pendleton Wool, Nike Air Force One, November Nike ID concepts and options. This is shoe number 1 from the famous pack. The other 3 should be here any minute now. I doubt they'll show up today since I don't think the mail is running on Thanksgiving 2013, but you never can tell. A taste of what the blue ones are going to be like is right there on the key tag.